Welcome to the Bob Shyrock Show. I'm very pleased to have as my guest today Dennis Womack, who is the head baseball coach at the University of Virginia. We'll talk about Lindner and Kavulich because they were certainly a couple of outstanding performers in South Jersey last year. Of course, Mike from Clayton, who played at Gloucester Catholic, and Kavulich, who was a great star at Bishop Eustace. You got yourself a pitcher, and you got yourself a versatile guy that can hit the ball a long way.
Mike Lindner is probably next to Norleski, or maybe if you rated them, maybe they're probably the two best athletes, pure natural athletes on our team. Mike, in it being 6'3", runs very well, even though he throws with a little different arm angle, has a strong arm, and of course can, about the first week he was taking batting practice, when we were just kind of throwing the ball in there, and he was hitting the ball out of the ballpark, and our players' mouths just kind of, said, boy, where'd this guy come from? Mm-hmm. Not only did the ball go a long ways, but also went real high. It's kind of funny, just kind of these moon shots.
Mickey Mantle shots.
Right. Mm-hmm. Plus, he just got a lot of natural ability. Just, you can play him just about anywhere, and I think one of the things we've got to do is find a place for him, and he's going to get a lot of at-bats. I suspect no matter where I played him, he would do a good job. We stuck him at third base. I'm not sure he had played much third base during his career, probably mostly first base, but we put him at third base during the fall, and he did well.
He's played some third and some short, but he's played almost everywhere.
Yeah, he can do just about anything you want him to do.
Okay, talk about Mike Lindner a little bit more. You mentioned his versatility. Where do you project him playing? I know he DH'd for you some in the fall schedule, right?
DH'd. And, Mike's in a situation where he may end up, he can play first base right off the bat. We know that. One of the problems we've got is that we've got a senior infield primarily. Mike may be our first man behind our third baseman. He'll probably share some time at first base because I've got a left-handed hitting first base. I may try to keep both their bats in the lineup, but just play Mike on defense some. And we're also going to probably work him in the outfield some because we've got a lot of young outfielders. And we played him a couple times in the outfield, and he did well out there. I don't know for sure where I'm going to put him in what slot yet defensively, but I know that his bat needs to stay in the lineup as much as possible. And defensively, we're going to try to give him as much time. He's just one of those kind of players you just can't quite find a pigeonhole for him yet because he does a lot of things well, and because in certain areas that he probably fits a little bit better, we have a lot of experienced players back. Kavulich is a little different in that he is not your prototype. You look at him and you say, well, this kid doesn't throw that hard. And he doesn't really throw as hard as some pitchers that we've got or some pitchers that a lot of other people have, but he's got a very good mental and emotional makeup for a pitcher. I mean, he thinks he can win when he goes to the mound. Plus his arm angle, he's always throwing the ball across the plate. He throws it from a little different arm angle. And I can see him being a consistent college pitcher and being a winning pitcher this year and every year because of the things that I think he does, his mental makeup, but also because he's got some physical ability. But like Andy, in his situation, he's a starting pitcher for us. I mean, that's his role. He knows what his role is going to be, and no matter how he pitches, no matter if he gets off to a rocky start, he knows that he's going to get another start 4 days later and on and on and on, and that's his responsibility.
I remember.
But that's not going to be the case this year. Andy's going to be one of our 4 starters. He's going to have to go to the mound, and I don't particularly want to put that much pressure on him, but I wish I didn't have to do it, but it looks like he's going to have to just take a share of the load.